you might, hey.
We might have some of the same people.
Yeah, we might have some of the same people. Hi everyone, it's Rita and Wendy from Create and Escape. We're so excited today. We're doing a doormat. Want to show them what we're doing?
So this is an example of a doormat that we have. This is our basic coiled doormat. These work great for outdoors. Something to have in your entryway when you walk into your house. You can also have it inside your house just to look as pretty as well that people can see. And they last very nicely. I've had one at my house for like over a year and it holds up pretty well. With doormats, they're not really meant for you to like go trucking through the mud and then slamming your feet on and making a big old mess. It's definitely more decorative, but I do have mine by my front door. I have a covered porch. We do seal them, and you can seal them every year with just a clear acrylic spray. And I'll show you how to make something like this.
Hey everyone, how are you? Hey, make sure you comment. Tell me where you're from. I'm gonna go, I'm actually gonna be able to see that video.
Hi everyone. Okay, so this is what we're making for Miss Rita today. She has corgis, and we love pet things. So this says welcome. It says welcome, and it says we hope you like corgis.
Hey Shelly, how you doing? Hi Dawn. So we're gonna be making, hi Leilani, nice to see you this morning. Teresa, how are you? Hey, thank you for being a patron, Teresa. I appreciate that. Thank you. So we'll wait, we'll talk for a minute or two because we can talk. We can talk. And good morning. Hi, Teresa. So we're downtown Peabody today in Peabody Square. And what's really funny is when I came down here this morning, I could not believe the traffic. Oh my gosh.
Salem.
Going to Salem. You guys, like, you have to come up and visit us. You have to come because it's just so, and Shirley too. I mean, Salem is
we talked
crazy.
about next year about doing
next year. Wouldn't that be great? Oh my God. A retreat. We need to do something fun. I actually had an idea after that I wanted to bounce off with you. Wouldn't that be great? Hi, Chris. How are you? So today we're going to do a doggy doormat. And there is a very specific technique about this. You can't see my face. So there's a very specific technique to do this. Mm-hmm. And so I didn't want to attempt it. Wouldn't that be fun, Shirley? You could come up. You could be Raven. Hi, Christine. Oh, yeah, this is a great project. So you guys know I'm a corgi lover, but Wendy has a dog, too, named Bo. He's a black lab?
He's a black lab mix. He's a rescue.
Yeah, so, I mean, this can be changed. This one says, we hope you like corgis because she's going to make it for me. Mm-hmm. Isn't that great? But if you had a dog that you wanted to do, I think I'm on your Wi-Fi. Okay, guys, it's cutting in and out, so just so that you know, it might. I think I'm on her Wi-Fi, but in case that happens, you might get kicked off. So
be patient.
Be patient with us. So the great thing about this project is that you can either have Wendy create one of these for you, and you could just pick it up, or she can ship it, or you can do it yourself with one of her kits. So you can buy all the, and you can customize it. So if you don't have a corgi, why? But if you have like a dachshund or a beagle or something, or whatever, or a rescue dog or something like that, or maybe you have cats, could also be cats. Or kids or whatever. So you can customize it, and Wendy's really great at customizing everything for you. It. And so she has a website that we're going to talk about, her website and everything, and all the changes that are coming on that website. So so I think we can get started.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm going to show you some other things we do for pets. We love pets. I am so pet obsessed. My dog is Bo. He's a rescue. He's 7. His birthday's tomorrow. And I just love dogs. And we do a lot of things at the studio for dogs. So for example, this is another cute thing that we do with 3D signs. So it says, welcome, hope you like dogs. We also do this in a version that says, welcome, hope you like big ass dogs. We've had a few people with like Great Danes. That's been a popular seller too. We also, this has been another popular one. Welcome, hope you like pet hair. My dog, there is pet hair everywhere. So this is a nice fun one too. This was actually something you can do with your Cricut. It's a very basic stencil like we did last week. We also do paint your pets at the studio. And we could always do something like this sometime if it allowed. This is really cool. This is something that you would make.
Wait a second, allowed? Allowed? We're in charge here.
Okay.
We get to do whatever we want. That's the thing. We get to do whatever we want.
The way this works is one of my most popular classes. You would send me an image of your dog, and what we do is it's sketched by hand, by pencil, and put onto the canvas. And then it's sent to you, and through the workshop, and we can do this online as well, we paint your pet. Some people who sign up for this literally think we're painting pets, but we're not. They're like, wait a minute, I'm gonna bring my dog in and we're gonna paint him? Over the pandemic, we did a lot of these kits, and what was really cool is people got to paint their pet with their pet.
Aww,
so afterwards, we'd get pictures of like the pet next to the picture.
Oh, so cute.
I know. So these are really popular and really fun.
And that's Bo, by the way. That's Bo.
This is actually Buddy.
Oh, that's Buddy.
Yeah,
oh,
it's my other dog.
The one you lost.
We lost this guy, but we do have another one. We have to get a picture of Bo soon. So this is what we're working on. I'm going to show you how we're going to weed everything. So I have my stencil. It was made in Design Space. It's the exact saying that you saw there. I'm going to get my picker, and I'm going. I get these at Harbor Freight.
So I'm going to switch the camera so
Sure.
that you can see it. All right, we're going to switch the camera. So say goodbye to us for now. Let's see. Make sure we can get it in.
There you go.
Is that going to do?
That should do.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so these pickers I get at Harbor Freight. I want to say they're like $4.99 or maybe $3.99 for like a pack of 5 of them. I buy them all the time. They're great. I know Cricut sells them as well.
The Cricut ones sometimes get a little dull. Is it possible that they get dull?
I think so.
Yeah.
It depends. We use them a lot, so I always use these. So pretty much my stencil's cut, and I'm using my picker, and I'm going to pull up my my vinyl from my design. And
all right, so remember like last week, she's actually going to be doing a stencil. So she's not taking off the actual outside of the design. She's taking off the actual part that we're going to be painting.
Correct. Some people consider this like a reverse of what you would normally do.
Yeah, yeah.
If you use vinyl and put it on mugs or, t-shirts, you keep the side I'm taking out, but we're taking out the part we're going to be painting. So anything that is in purple, like this piece and this little piece, that's going to have the color of the doormat.
Right, okay. So this, can you talk a little bit about this kind of doormat? Because I've never...
The coiled doormats are great to use. They're very rough, and they can withstand some wear and tear. You can get these doormats. You'll see them everywhere. You can get them online, completely done. You see them at Target. You see them at Walmart.
Etsy.
TJ Maxx. I see a ton on Etsy. So there's lots of options for these. You can get blank ones at Home Depot or Lowe's. They sell them. And if you're looking for a blank. So I just got our welcome done. And this piece here will be the color of the doormat, and these little pieces in here. I think this piece here I want to paint red, so I'm going to do it, lift this out, and then paint it red with a brush.
Oh, wow, cool.
When I do doormats, I tend to use black a lot, and I'm using regular acrylic paint. You can get, like indoor, outdoor paint from Home Depot, but black acrylic works fine. I seal them afterwards. I'm going to show you guys. We're going to use some Flex Seal. This is Flex Seal Clear, and that seals it. And then about once a year, I spray it, and it just keeps holding up well. So I'm just weeding this.
Right, so if you guys like are watching and you want to make one yourself, Wendy's going to be offering a kit online, and so that you don't have to go around and find all the paint and the doormat, and she could even customize the stencil to whatever you need.
You can put your dog's names.
Oh yeah. Well, we'd have to have a big long line for all my pets. So,
How many pets do you have?
oh, well, we have 3 corgis, but one's on loan to my mother. They all know them.
So you can see this was fairly quick to do this. We put transfer tape on afterwards. I have one that's already done. So it already has the transfer tape. This paper I use, it's called masking. It's just, we go through so much transfer tape that this masking's super cheap. So it's affordable for me to buy in bulk.
What size is the doormat and what size is your cutout?
That's a great question. I don't know if I
I
have
didn't
a
mean
measuring
to.
tape.
What is it like?
So
this looks
this
like
is,
12, maybe 16.
It's 1 by 2 feet.
No, this must be
no.
16, like 1.5 by.
Well, if we figure this is 12 inches, so
And then 1, 2, 3. So that's 15
yeah, 15.
by what? 24, almost 24.
Yeah, basically,
All right.
more or less.
Right.
And then my stencil, because I had to cut it on the Cricut, you're limited. So
Right.
one size of that was 11.4, and the other was 20.
Oh, so this was 2 pieces or what?
No, this was one piece, but like as I design in design space, I get a block and then I unlock it. I make that block the size of the doormat or the size of my project.
All right.
Then I start designing, and then so I have a basis of what the doormat is, and then as I wanted to cut this on the Cricut for the class. So you're limited on the Cricut that you have to have 11.4. It has to be 11.4 in below 23.
Right.
To cut
right.
it. So this
Okay.
particular one is 20 by 11.4.
Oh, wow.
So it would
Okay.
come off of the Cricut.
Now, what would you do if you had an even bigger doormat or you were making something even bigger? How would you work that out?
Yeah, that's a great question. We do have bigger doormats. And what we do is we do have a big industrial cutter, so I use that too. But if I was to do this on the Cricut, before I had that, I would cut it. So I would cut things in pieces. I might cut the welcome all together, then do like a piece up here.
Right.
And you would just take this project and just piece it together.
I see. Okay.
Which before we had the big cutter, we did things like that all the time.
Right.
You might have a 24 by 24 sign for a bridal event, and we'd piece it all together.
Wow. Okay.
So now we're going to flip this over to this side here, where the back side, and I'm going to get this backing off. You have to be very careful. I always refer to I pull it off tightly, meaning I'm not going like this, because you'll get little pieces stuck. The goal of this when you pull the backing off is to not have any purple on it. You want it to stay white, or whichever color your backing is. So I'm pulling that back. If any purple comes up, like I just got a piece right here coming up, you can see that.
Oh, yeah.
You just push it back down on the masking or transfer tape and it will stay.
So you kind of roll it off.
Yeah, and I think it works better at an angle, a slight angle. And we're getting that. So doormats, I love when customers come in and do doormats when it's a first project with me. It's a very easy first project. Thank you. It's very sticky. Oh, the vinyl I'm using is Oracle 651.
Okay, so what they're asking about, what Shirley, she always asks a question, so I'll throw them by you.
Sure.
We have stencil vinyl in, and I was supposed to bring it today,
Sure.
but I wanted to see if that would be something you could use. It's basically vinyl that's a little thicker, and it's like see-through. Could you use stencil vinyl?
You
for
can
that?
use anything. Stencil, so some people, in the craft world, I, like on Facebook, follow lots of crafters as well, and Facebook groups, and we all learn from each other. In my studio, we use like Oracle 651, which is permanent vinyl. It's what you would use on a window for like a retail store. It's just what my employees prefer and we like, and it works for us. A lot of people use like Oracle 631 or like Oramask or Stencil vinyl, which is less permanent, and it works for them. But I always encourage people to find what works for you. So just because it works for me doesn't mean it works for you.
Right, but you buy it in a large roll, right?
Huge.
Yeah, so for us as hobbyists, we
go to
probably
Michael's,
or Cricut.com.
Yep.
Remember, you can always order on Cricut.com, and buy. You can even buy the smart vinyl that comes in 75.
I'm dying to try that.
Yeah. Actually, I have some. I should bring them down for some time. Yeah.
So now I eye up where things will go, and this kind of feels like the right spot. I don't go too crazy. I'm going to slightly measure where my W for welcome starts and where it ends over here. And don't you know, I am dead on. So, yay.
Wow.
Let's see how we look this way. Go up there. So it's actually, this never happens, but it's perfect. Sometimes I'll sit here forever moving it around, but this looks good. So now we're doing the same thing. I'm taking my transfer tape and pulling this off. I will tell you, this is the hardest part of doing these.
Okay.
And when you come to my studio, when you walk in the door to do your project, this is all done for you. You walk in and see the mat ready to be painted. So no one knows what what happens.
So you do all the work.
Yeah. So this is where you just have to go very slowly. I hold on to one side of this to hold down the vinyl, and you just take your time and pull it back. You might find it shifts when moving this, and you might have to move it back. It's very forgiving to play around with this.
Here's something I've always wondered about vinyl, using vinyl. Do you always start in the top left-hand side?
I think I do.
Yeah.
And I don't know why I do.
Me too. I don't know. Is that just like we've been trained to do it or whatever?
I have no idea. I feel like you always kind of like read left to right. So
that might be it? Yeah.
I always feel like I'm doing surgery when I do this part. Like a bomb's going to go off.
I won't ask any questions.
No, it's okay. I just go super slow. And this is also a nice team project, so if your design's too difficult, grab someone in your house, your kids, or your husband, or your sister, or whoever's there with you to help.
Oh, so Nikki Hoffman, who's a longtime watcher, she says she's a lefty, so she goes right to left.
Oh, so maybe that's it.
Awesome.
Good to know.
So Eileen is asking, could you use tape to hold the vinyl in place as long as it doesn't interfere with the stencil?
You totally can. A great tip that we do, I can't find them at the moment, is we use push pins.
Really?
And we kind of push them into place to like hold them, but sometimes I still find they move. We used to, when we first made doormats, a lot of people used push pins, and we used a ton of them. But we found using nothing worked out just as well.
Just going slower.
Yeah, just taking our time.
Right. And you know, patience is a virtue, everyone. I always tell you that. Patience is a virtue.
Again, I try to get this on an angle. Sometimes I straighten out by accident, but we're halfway there.
At this time, usually what I do is when something is taking a long time, I talk.
Yeah,
I talk. Yeah. So I can talk now.
You can talk away, Rita.
So we had our Zoom call last night. If you missed it, it was really a lot of fun. Bran from Canada made a huge Cricut cutie head in yellow with antenna and everything, and she tried to wear it on her head, but it was like,
oh my God.
Yeah, that was really cool. And then there were a lot of people who put on different costumes like fascinator hats and things like that. So that was really fun. And I stayed on until 9:30. It started at what, 7? How long did you guys go? You forgot. That's okay. There'll be others. There's always one every month. But we talked about the big thing we talked about last night was community and how we have developed this community online, and you feel like you're working together towards, like you can talk to each other about things and we can kind of get it because we're all creators. And so I think it's really important for them to hear from you, since you do this as a business. Because most of my followers are just hobbyists. And some of them are really new at doing their craft. So
you bring up a great point. When we first started, and I was trying to figure out how to use the Cricut and how to do everything, the community that helped me was there was a local woman in Hamilton who did parties. I saw her Cricut in the background, and I actually messaged her on Facebook, and I'm like, I'm trying to do this. We have a company now, we do sea glass parties, and we want to do the Cricut, and I'm having a hard time. She actually FaceTimed me. She didn't charge me a penny for her time, and we figured out all my questions.
Awesome.
So I just find the maker community is so great at just community over competition and helping each other out.
Right.
And I try to do the same because I was once there too.
Right.
So, you guys, that took a while. So usually when you come to my studio, when you walk in, this is what you see is the doormat all like this and pretty. And this,
now it looks a little bit like loose. Do we go around and press it?
No.
We don't?
Nope, you don't. It's weird. When people do doormats, they think it will be a mess and like it's going to get all messy and gross and it's not going to work. It works great.
Really? We don't have to push it down?
Nope.
Wow.
I think I'm still in my measurement zone area. It just moved a smidge, so I'm not going to worry about it. I love black on doormats, so I'm going to do black. I'm just using this paint.
Oh, so acrylic paint. So you guys, last week we found out her secret is that she does use acrylic paint, but because she works with so many or so much, she usually buys it in bigger quantities. But this is readily available through Michael's, and if you buy the kit, I'm sure you'll have everything in there.
Okay, so what I did was I put my acrylic paint on here. I have a chip brush. Chip brushes work great. I also have a smaller brush to get some detail. And so the big don't and be careful is if you drip any paint outside of your purple stencil, you're screwed. And you'll just have to, there's no go backsies.
Oh, man.
So I kind of put my paint right here, or you can get blue tape.
Oh, so you don't want to be dragging it across the
No.
mat.
So I'm going to find some spots that I might over dab or over paint and try to protect
the edges. Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
So painter's tape, you can get that at, I feel like they sell it everywhere, like any
Home
paint
Depot.
store. So wherever I may over paint, I'm gonna block myself off, and
Wow.
I'm my own worst enemy on.
That's a good tip.
Because there's some spots that are just a little too close, and we'll just protect ourselves.
Right.
And over here. Okay, so now we get this very wet.
So like a real artist, you're gonna hold the paint up.
I know.
Yeah.
And the fun part is you kind of do this in a weird stabbing motion of like, last week I told you like light layers, be gentle, not too much paint, 3 layers. We need to just start stabbing this almost. And you want to saturate the entire stencil. And you just, I find my chip brushes that are older work best. So don't be afraid that once you use one and it's kind of stiff, that you have to throw it out. I keep those brushes. I love them for doing doormats. So you just are gonna saturate it.
Wow. Okay. So last time we
were gentle.
We did less. Less is more. But
Yeah.
this one, it's not gonna like go
No.
Wow.
You're going to be so surprised. Usually at this point, my customers are like, oh my God, I know I messed it up. Doormats are also very forgiving. When you lift this up, you can still touch it up.
Oh, good.
Like with a small brush. And I'll show you how to do that.
So if you didn't stab
Yeah.
too well.
So you can also use the little brush. Some people like to have more control, so I just dip that in the paint, and you can just do that. And I'm just holding it down. You can wear gloves. With acrylic paint, this is water-based, so it's all washable. I find gloves slow me down. I just like paint on my hands, I think.
You got to have some evidence that you were
Exactly.
You were creating.
This is from last night.
I know. A lot of us have things like when we're done creating, like with vinyl, we have the little pieces stuck on us. I noticed you have a little O on your under your pocket.
Yeah.
I've walked into stores with that stuff.
I know. So I'm just pressing this down.
It's a badge of honor.
It is. It is. I love creating. It's so much fun. It's my way to. It's my zen.
So, Wendy, this time of year, what is your best selling or the most interesting, like, that people are doing this time of year? Are they getting ready for Christmas? Are they thinking about Thanksgiving? Or are they just Halloween?
It's really a great mixture. I have a lot of customers right now who are starting to make Christmas gifts.
Really?
So,
okay.
Which I feel so behind, I'm not even thinking that. But some people are moving into Christmas, and they'll come to me every week, and they'll come make a gift a week.
Oh, great idea.
Which is really cool. And then we have some customers who are focused on the wear and now, and they really are looking for that fall decor. The themes that are doing well is like more of that Hello Pumpkin theme of like a pumpkin and fall colors. And then I'm also seeing Hocus Pocus. A
lot of Hocus Pocus. Well, that's because of our location, I think. You know, as you guys know, we're in Peabody, downtown Peabody, which is up until now become sort of a drive-through community to Salem. But we are bound and determined to make Peabody a destination here. And so by doing these kinds of videos, we hope that you'd consider, if you're in the area or if you're local. A lot of times local, they just take it for granted.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Like I head to Salem, not every year, but I'll do it like every other year because it's very touristy.
Well, you know, my son went to the Topsail Fair this week, and I hadn't realized that he would like it so much.
Yeah.
Because I've always been to it, you know, and I think I took him as a kid.
Sure.
But he wanted to go. He's a teenager, and he came back, and he was
My daughter goes
so
tonight.
amazed. Yeah, I was so. I think they're the same age, right?
Yeah, 16, I think they're 17.
17. Okay, so he just turned 16, and he was like. So it was like he'd gone to a concert, like that feeling.
Yeah.
He's like, oh my God, I
so
can't believe it. We saw live music, we saw all the exhibits, and all the food, and this. And it's like, it brings back that excitement.
Sure.
And I think living in this community, it's sort of hard to get excited about witches and stuff like that. So you have to really get into it and look for a little niche. Right?
Absolutely. We have so many great things around here.
Of course, Paula, you can come and you can meet the dogs too.
I know.
Teddy Bear. Actually, we were talking about Teddy Bear and Benji. Yeah. Maybe Lola will make an appearance, but Lola's happy with my mom. She's her own corgi now.
Aww,
yeah, she was kind of bossy, Wendy. She would be like, she came in.
I'm going to grab some more paint.
Yeah, she's going to get more paint, guys. She's using a lot of paint this time. So yeah, we were talking just before the show about doing a dog painting canvas. Have you guys seen that? Where you take a canvas and you put the stuff on there and the paint, and then you put it in a Ziploc bag, and then you put something on the top so that the dog will actually lick. Maybe it's peanut butter or treats or whatever, and they lick and they actually create the.
It looks like a paint pour.
Yeah, I would love for Teddy Bear to try that because he would, or Benji. Would you guys like to see that?
It's so much fun. Bo loved it. Okay, so as you're seeing, I'm using, like Rita said, a ton of paint. The more paint, the better to really keep this beautifully colored, but you can see versus last week, it's a little bit messier of a project, but it's also easier because you don't have to be so careful.
Right.
And I'm just going over to make sure it's nice and color saturated. And
Right.
you guys will
nice.
be so amazed
So
when it's done.
this is like a bristle, so it's probably sucking in that
I
paint.
know, it does. You can also use colored paint. A lot of customers will use some colors. I just love the black of how it
Right,
works for
looks
everything,
good.
and it's nice and crisp.
Nice. Wow. That looks like
I
fun.
know. And we're just saturating.
It is, Paula. It's acrylic paint. She's using a lot. It's last week when we did the Hocus Pocus sign.
I've probably used, this is 2 ounces, and I've used 2 of them so far.
You have?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So it's about maybe 4 or 6 ounces.
4 to 6 ounces for this. Can you reuse that stencil? No.
No.
No. Okay. So it's not technically a stencil in the truest meaning.
Like you would buy. I'm using
Yeah,
it.
unless you bought maybe stencil material, which
Mylar.
could be cut on a Cricut, but I don't know. You're kind of really stabbing that.
Yeah,
thing.
we do so much customization that we haven't really, sorry, it's loud.
It's okay.
We don't typically have a need to reuse them because it's all personalized for each person typically. With a name or a date.
Right.
Okay, so I'm gonna go over this, make sure everything feels nice and dark. And I'm colored all in. Okay, and you can lift up immediately, which is great.
Wow, really? You don't have to wait for it to dry.
Oh, watch this, Rita.
Oh my God! You guys!
I'll get the little pieces out.
Is it? Yeah, we're live. Okay, my iPad's acting funny.
Okay. So now I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna take these little pieces out.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Wow, that's so professional.
Wasn't
I saw
that so
thing
easy?
on Etsy, and it was like $45.
I know, sometimes I've even seen them for 60.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it doesn't have. I mean, you can be customized to your.
Imagine having your dog's name on it.
Yeah.
You could even do like, you know, the Ladoff family. We do a lot of like family names.
Oh, nice. Oh, right. So welcome
Yeah.
to the Latta family home or, yeah. So, all right. So guys, while she's doing that, I wanted to just tell you about what she's offered, Wendy has offered, in case you're interested. First of all, she can make you anything you want and customize it anything you want. And if you are interested in talking to her about that, she's very personable, and she'll like either talk to you online or over the phone. And so you can reach out to her by email. It's create and the word and create and escape at outlook.com. Wow! You guys see that? Oh my God.
So I want to put some red into that heart, so I'm just going to do that.
Okay.
real
She's
quick.
going to put some red in there. So if you have an interest and you want to,
Can you pass me a brush over there?
a brush. Yes, of course.
Thank you.
Of
So
course.
I just have red that I'm
You
going
got
to
all
use.
kinds of brushes.
I
here.
know, we had a big group in last night.
All right. So I don't know which one.
Oh, perfect. This one's good.
Okay.
So I just put red on my plate, and I'm gonna.
Now that's the other thing that's great is that people come here for workshops. So they don't have to worry about, I have to get this or that. They don't have to worry about, I'm going to make a mess of my house.
We do a lot of birthday parties, and parents are so happy to bring the mess here. So imagine having a big craft party, and the mess all stays
Oh my
here.
gosh. We
did-
need to talk about that for sure.
We do have adult parties,
Oh yeah.
adult birthday craft night, and you can bring food, some drinks, and chill.
And people
relax.
bring, yeah, they bring like wine. Bren, and Don, you could bring your drink.
So see how nicely, I'm gonna move this one over, how nicely this goes right in here. Like, see what I mean? Like, it's forgiving. So if you
It's
had
like it's sucking it in.
it totally does.
And the paint and the painter's tape really worked well.
So I'm getting all in there. So if I want to show you some examples that if you ever made a mistake, how you can fix it is with this black. That if I don't know, I'm not seeing too many mistakes, which is awesome.
I mean, it's perfect.
But like if you wanted to like go back in and fix something, you can just stab it. So that got a little bit darker.
Awesome.
But I did pretty good, so there's not too much to fix. But
You guys,
can just brush
show her
into
some
it.
love because, oh my God.
I use to clean up, baby wipes are fantastic. So I just get my baby wipe, get my hands all clean, and it takes it all right off. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. This mat is for Miss Rita to have for her. Oh, I forgot to show you.
Oh, wait. Hey, you guys, the reason why you're seeing it backwards and upside down is because she was, yeah, I didn't fix the video. I don't know why that happened that way. I don't know. But, yeah, I don't know if you can see it now, but it says, welcome. We hope you like corgis.
Oh, I think I should have flipped it. Sorry, guys.
Oh, yeah. It's the video. It's not her work. So when we hold it up, we'll do it a different way.
So once this dries, and it might take like an hour to dry, you're going to get some clear Flex Seal, or you can use a clear acrylic spray, and you'll spray it. And the way this sprays, you want to take it outdoors to do it because it smells. I just step back and I spray like this and do about 3 coats of it. But it's just Flex Seal. This will last you forever. And super easy.
Awesome. Oh yeah, so Paula is saying she came in late and she wants to rewatch from the beginning. So just so you guys know, we're doing this as a Facebook Live. Last week we did as a YouTube Live, and I am not as familiar with that. So what I would suggest is that if you didn't see the whole thing, you can always go to YouTube, and I'm going to post it on my YouTube channel so you can watch the replay. And we're also going to be building out Wendy's website too, so I want you to sign up for her YouTube channel as well. And then going forward, just so you know, we're going to be doing all kinds of different, like once a week. We decided we're going to do a once a week type thing, and next week is the pumpkin pour.
Yes.
Yay, pumpkin pour.
I think I have a couple of them.
Yeah, guys. Oh yeah, there. Let's get this. We don't want to. There's a pumpkin pour. I want to see if we can use some sort of vinyl.
I know. We'll try that.
Okay, so we'll try that next week, and I hope that you can come. Let's see, what else is there to know? Hey, you guys, you know that the October giveaway is going on. Even for my local friends that maybe aren't subscribed, if you subscribe to the Miss Rita to the Rescue YouTube channel, you can win a mug press. Brand new Cricut Mug Press with $50 worth of Infusible Ink that you can use on that mug press. So if you are interested in winning a mug press, that's this month's prize. Is going on for 2 weeks, okay? And let's see what else is there. We're going to do some more giveaways. And actually, I think I'll do a giveaway today for my folks that are still on. So can you just say, hi, I'm here, and I will, I'm looking for my video, right? So say I'm here, and I'm going to pick somebody from there. And while we're waiting for everybody to say hi, I'm still here. I just wanted to point out some pricing. So if this is something that you wanted to do, but you wanted to get a kit, so like a customized kit, normally she charges $38 for that. And that doesn't include shipping. So normally it's $38, but she said that she could sell them for $28, and the shipping would be about $10. She also will make it for you And so instead of it being $38, it'd be $48. So there's that. And her website is createandescapediy.com. And you guys know my details. Miss Rita to the rescue at Cricut Chat with Miss Rita, okay? Hi, Vicki.
And we can do any design. So if you don't want this design, all you have to do when you can shoot me an email or message me, and we'll get you the exact design that you want, and we can personalize it however you'd like.
Okay.
So everything's customizable.
So we get to pick a winner from all of these people. They're saying, where do I sign up? Paula, I'll post the link for the mug press, okay? So we got Leilani and Renee and Shirley and Randy, Teresa and Christine, Vicky, hi Vicky, Tanya, Paula, Nuane, Brittany, Tara, hi everybody, hi Amy, hi Christine, hi Velma, how are you? And Penny, and yep, Nuane, how are you? Did I see Renee? Renee, you're still there, right? Okay, so I'm just gonna point my finger and pick somebody on the comments. I'm not looking, I promise. Oh wait, Brittany, Duran. Okay, I'm not looking. Here we go. This is always hard for me. You guys keep commenting. All right, so I am going to, it keeps coming up, Brittany. Brittany, you're the winner today. Yay! What you have to do is send me an email at missrita2therescue@gmail.com, and you will get a $50 gift worth of Cricut product, and that will be awarded at the end of the month, just so you know. So thank you very much.
No, thank you guys so much.
And
congrats,
now everybody's saying, I want to do one of these.
Yay!
Yay! So we can talk about it on our next show and everything. And just so you know, I always give like the little notes. This week coming up, we're going to be working on Thanksgiving, and we're going to pepper in a little bit of Halloween, and then we're starting to think about Christmas.
I know, it's hard to believe.
Yeah, so I mean, it was good to hear your feedback about that.
Yeah, definitely people are planning ahead.
Yeah, awesome. All right, guys.
Thank you so much.
And just so you know, because you see it backwards, is because normally I video from the back of my phone, and this one we're videoing from the front. So next time, thank you, I will make sure that we flip it over so that, but
it's backwards day.
It's backwards day. Awesome. So guys, have a great rest of your day.
Thank you so much.
And we'll see you again tomorrow. Even though it's a holiday, we're going to have a show. And I'm not going to mention what holiday it is because everybody keeps arguing about that.
I know. It's just a holiday.
It's just a holiday that we're going to enjoy.
I don't have the day off. But.
Yeah, it's Canadian Thanksgiving.
I know.
Right? So, all right, everyone.
Thank you so much.
Have a great day. Take care.